All praises to the almighty, sublime, majestic creator of all things, our loving kindness. Hallelujah. And to all of my fellow servants in the kingdom of the Most High, I send you infinite love and light, and I receive yours. We're going to go on this magical journey. I told you guys about neighborhoods that I found, so we're going to see what's all in these strange neighborhoods. Yeah, in no man's land. Area that I just discovered just now, right before I started this screen recording. It's as though the cloaking device is changing and a lot of things are coming in more clear. So let's take a look at this. Guys, that I found like these neighborhoods. Like they look like they're from other worlds, right? These neighborhoods. Well, this is one too. And this one, the colors are coming in. Yeah, they have different colors. You see all those different roads and stuff? And all that art on the ground? Yeah, that's what I was talking about when I said I seen strange neighborhoods that look like they're not of this earth. So now it takes a little time for Google Earth, for my phone to catch up with Google Earth, okay? But it is going to let us get a little bit closer in a minute. And see how things are starting to get clearer. And so it's letting us get real up close and personal on these. Yeah. There's some creatures of the blackness there. I don't know what this red area is, but let's take our time and look. Because I'm like, wow, they're really letting us get close. Will you see them standing on the border there? And it looked like someone is inside of there glowing. So I'm just wondering if these are some kind of crafts or something. Again, it's like there's someone right there. And you see something glowing inside. So these might be some kind of crafts. I don't know. So much fun. What I don't know, we will know very soon. I'm just expressing what I see, okay? I'm explaining what is in my brain about this. You do not have to agree with me. Yeah, just go for the ride. You might see something that I don't see. Yeah, it's a lot of life forms here. Oh, look at this. Wow, let me turn my compass due north because a lot of times that fixes it. See? Wow. This is so amazing. And again, you see the glowing on the inside. I love it over here because they have like these plateaus and all of this artwork. Let me see if this will come clearer. Yeah. And then when you get real close, you'll see different creatures, life forms and such. And sometimes they hide out like in the shadows, what you think is a shadow. And it might be like a dragon with a rider on it, you know. So cool. Wow. So it's giving us a closer peek in to who's over there in this very strange place with all of this art. Wow, look at all of them down there. Shalom, all you fellow servants over there in Eden. The Hebrew widow sends you infinite love and light. And I receive yours. Yeah, it's a lot of things happening on this earth, you guys. Even the trees are waking up. I posted it on my community board. Trees are starting to walk and move and, you know, respond to people's voices. Yeah. I remember reading the book of the giants and the reason why they got judgment and the Most High turned them into stone. That's where we get the mud fossils from. That's how I started this journey. But the reason why they had to face judgment in their reset and get turned to stone is because they cut down the trees. So now the trees are getting their power back. Not all of them, but I imagine one day. And then my sister, Ancient Gardener, she looked at it and she shared on the community post on the comment that the trees used to come and feed us, and they used to hand us from one tree to the other. Like if I wanted to go to the store, I could just, ask the tree to give me some help, and the tree would pick me up and hand me to the other tree till I get there. Isn't that magical? So now trees are starting to walk again. They're getting their power back because they must have lost their power of mobility, you know, in the last reset. So now we're going through another one, and you're starting to see where they're walking. I mean, at my phone. Yeah, so they're getting their abilities, their magical abilities back too. And so we're going to start gaining our magical abilities back in this reset. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't this so cool? Now, I imagine, because I see some colors over here now, because the first ones that I found, first place that I found like this, it was all like a clay color. But now I see where the colors are being uncloaked over here slightly. See, this looks like some kind of shadow creature. After being over here so much, you know how people are starting to see Shadow Man and all of that kind of stuff? Yes, I believe some of them are coming from these different dimensions. We just don't know who they are or what they are. Is this some kind of vegetation here? Like, I don't know. Look like they're in the middle of some kind of vegetation, but it's a lot of them there. You can see the different colors of their clothes. Wow. Shalom, you guys. I can't wait to come and visit. I'll be hanging out with the floaters. Yeah, look at all of this, you guys. You could tell that this is not vegetation just by the coloring. It has different colors on them. Is this cool? Oh my goodness. Look at this one. I'm going to turn it, just for a second, I'm going to turn it landscape. I hope it don't mess up the whole thing so I can get really close. Look at him. Let me take a measurement. Okay, that's his hair. Let's go all the way down. See? 36 feet. Let me turn my camera back now. Wow. That's why I kind of like the landscape, doing the landscape better because I could put more information and add stuff. I was experimenting. I know it's not as convenient to put it on, portrait, to put it on portrait. It's not convenient for everybody. Everybody's used to landscape. But sometimes I find it necessary, like if I want to go in an area and get real close. Because if my phone is on portrait, it allows me to get a much closer view. You guys see all of them? Yes, this is a magical place. Okay, let's see. And it's right by the other area, technology. As soon as I leave here, then I'll go over there. Okay, this might be the same area because all the land was this color that I was talking about before. You know, like that clay color. But you see how the colors are coming in now? How it really looks? And this looks like it's down in a portal. Wow. Whoa. Oh, this is so exciting. Somebody way back up in there. This is so exciting. What is this? Okay, look like some riders. Like some kind of serpent or something. I don't know. Might be one of those trailways in that straight line like that. Wow, look at them. Whoa. It's like a whole city of them. Look how pretty this is. All of these different colors. Yes, I hope I get my job, my second job in the kingdom, to be an ambassador. Yeah, for all of us that are newly going to be able to go into Eden. It's like I can go and take tours and send y'all videos back. Yeah. And then you can decide which wonderland you want to go to. Yes, and they already have the transportation ready. Yeah, I have been here before. I remember this image. So all of it's turning colors now. I don't quite understand what this image is, but yeah, I've been here. Let's go in a little closer. Maybe we can figure it out. Or maybe we'll get more hints as to what it is. It looked like something from outer space, doesn't it? And these look like some life forms, the ones that are made of blackness. Yeah. Really, really dark looking portal. That's what it looks like to me. And over here, it looks like the grounds are turning blue with a lot of life forms. A lot of life forms going on. I don't want to spend too much time over here because I want to go to the land of technology. Yeah, the other land where there's technology. Yeah, but I thought this area was so cool. Just look at it. All of this is on top surface. That's a second building like that one. So all of these buildings in the shadows. See, I told you guys they be like at the mountains where those angels were. It's like they hide in the shadows. Wow. It's like them down in there. Wow, and there's some bigger ones. Shalom, y'all. Can't wait to come visit. And this had the appearance of vegetation, but when you get close, you see all kind of life forms in it. Yes, yes, and I want to go there too. I'll send y'all videos back. Y'all gonna be able to decide which heaven y'all want to go to. I'm telling you. Certain ones. Not everybody's gonna have passports to Eden, just letting you know. You have to earn your passport to Eden, and there's certain things that you have to give up. You know, I just knew for myself, and when I found Eden and it was downloaded to me, all these wonderlands, and I was looking at Eden, it was also downloaded to me that I could not be a carnivore and enter into Eden. Yeah, they're not carnivores over there. Like the ancient gardener said, the trees used to feed us. So we didn't even have to go pick our fruit. They just come to us and say, here, you want a peach? Okay, you guys, so this is the postcard or the snapshot of the area. You see these are, this is the location up here at the top. But this is the postcard. It's just a snapshot, so I want you to see what it looks like. This is what it looked like, okay? Like an orangey red station. It was a whole bunch of stations. And the grounds also were like this orangey color. You know, the parts that the cloaking device was low on. But you see all that technology? Okay, so now I'm going to actually go to where this snapshot was taken. And this is right next door to the place that we just visited. So you seen that snapshot, how clear everything is? So this is the picture of the station right here. This is what it looks like. That's what it looked like. And now this is what it looks like. So it's like reverse magic going on, and some of the magic is moving. That's how I found this area right here. So this is a new area of technology, because I don't even think I came over this way. And you can see where it's like it's no orange under there anymore, like for the colors of whatever was down in there. I don't know what it was, but it was orange. But you see all of these fiber optics going on, and it's angels scattered about in this area. Or Atlanteans, might be Atlanteans, I don't know. Here's one right here standing up, might be an angel. Yeah, with a puffy fro. And there's a lot of them over here. Now let me see who these are. Let me see if we can make them out. Yeah, the same. They have the light bodies and the dark heads. So we see them scattered about everywhere. And then I see what looks like vehicles to me, like at the end of a road. Because you can see where these roads stop. The roads stop wherever they stop. So they might be, this might be how they continue their works. I don't know. Extending the fiber optics. This looks like an angel here. Yeah, or angels and others around. But isn't this cool? Now they have that orangey look on these. These look like vehicles to me. Some kind of vehicles. And so yeah, Uriel has, now this is on his left wing where we visited last time. All of that was on his right wing. So he has technology all over him. Oh, what is this? And remember he talked about it was flexible glass.
Technologies. Soltyev accurately predicts fiber optics.
That's what we're looking at right now. That's what this video is about.
Electrical pathways, not made of steel, but of flexible glass, which do not imprudently deplete the carbon reserves of the planet.
The fiber optics were running through. That's how you get these hairpin turns. This is flexible glass. Yeah, what's underneath there? Let's see. What is that? I don't know if these are dragons or not. Wow, and then it goes to a blue road. So the roads were red over there and they're glowing. They're glowing. Isn't that cool? Oh my goodness. Okay, now the roads are red again. So the cloaking just moved from the time that I originally found this place. The cloaking seemed to just move to another area. Yeah, and covered that area back up. So we have the red road. Look at that. We have the red road. The dark road with the blue glow. I don't know what this is. I don't know if that's some kind of wall or what. And then we have this road right here. Sandy looking. Here's some more. Yeah, so they're all over the place. Doesn't it look like we're looking at another planet? Oh, and look at them all over here, riding around. It almost looked like they're making markings like, you know, when people ice skate. Isn't that what it looks like? Because they're making these tracks. So I'm just wondering if this is how they produce, you know, how they make the fiber optics. Wow, that is so cool. I don't know if that's water under there or not. I know there is a barrier though. Okay, so here's a road under there. And you see some fiber optics underneath that. That's why I say you're looking down in the earth into this heavenly place. Look how beautiful it is. Oh my goodness. So we're going to be on rails taking us through these lands. I'm telling you, while we travel, whoa, from one heaven to another. And we'll be able to see all of this. I can't even imagine. Whoa, here's another blue road. And see, this artwork is typical. You remember it's on the other side of the Red Sea. And you've seen all that artwork. This is how I know that they're the ones that created these roads or stations, because this artwork is typical. Okay, I'm gonna go past here under the cloaking device to see if the artwork continues. Yeah, I see a little bit of it. You can still see traces of it. But let's go down this road just to enjoy this artwork that they're showing us. I mean, there's so many marvels. There's so many things to do in Eden. What are these? They look like they're standing post. Wow, this reminds me of Superman. These are the portals. Is this a portal or a being? Whoa, what is that? Whatever it is, it's on top. Look like a being, huh? And they look like they just standing there. Look like Atlanteans just standing there by the road. I'm going to take a measurement of this one. Look like that's his head. Or her head, excuse me. Yeah, they're giant. Yeah, almost 30 feet. And they're standing by the road. There we have that. There's some more just standing by the road. See that? Some of them have long hair, it look like, too. I believe those are Atlanteans. Whoa. And then it goes back to the red roads. And see, these are all very artistic. Aren't they beautiful? I don't know what these are. I don't know if they're crafts or stations or what. I call them stations because they're always by the side of the road. And they don't look like they're mobile. Wow, what is this? Okay. Yeah, they're standing side by side. And let's take a look at the grounds. Doesn't that look heavenly? I mean, if that's water underneath where those fiber optics are, I couldn't imagine. I just couldn't imagine it. It's wonderful. It's heavenly. So yeah, going back to technology, because I know I just keep on talking. I get excited. I get distracted. But I was talking about the trees waking up, and they're getting their powers back, and now they're all starting to get mobile again. So some of their powers are waking up. Yeah, and it's like a lot of our technology is like we were totally asleep. The Most High put our brains to sleep about the technology that we had, like to build the pyramids, to build the Tower of Babel. And the Tower of Babel, going back to that French guy, that colonizer, he was trying to get down into inner earth because he wanted that Vatanian language, because that's the same language, that Adamic language that was used during the Tower of Babel, and it's a very magical language. And so because they had that technology and the oneness of this magical language, they were capable of actually pulling it off. They were capable of building the tower. You see the size of that tower, over 1.5 miles tall, okay? It went way past the clouds, if you think about it. And I'm sure it was portals in there. I'm sure they had the oxygen running all the way to the top, because you know the air gets thinner up there. I'm sure it was insulated. They had the whole thing where they can actually walk up this tower and reach a part of the firmament where there were maybe portals or something. I don't know. But whatever they were doing, they were about to succeed until the Most High put a stop to it.
On Enochian, you'll know that Vatanian is another example of a proposed primordial or Adamic language.
Okay, Vatanian, you guys, was the same language that was used to build when they were building the Tower of Babel. So now can you see the connection with CERN and this spy going in there trying to learn it?
Over the secret and sacred roots of language,
Goodness.
Harji wrote his student's name in Vatanian characters, with a side note. Here, according to your ardent desire, but really, you are not yet sufficiently prepared for Vatanian.
He wouldn't teach him Vatanian. Oh, wait.
Very likely.
Without his teacher's knowledge, he was a spy. They figured out if they would have kept the Vatanian language, if the Most High didn't do what he did at the Tower of Babel, that they would have accomplished what they set out to do in opening a portal, okay, into other dimensions. And that's what CERN is trying to do. They tried to steal the language, but they couldn't fool those entities in inner earth. And he confused the languages, and then the angels that are down in inner earth guard that Adamic language called Vatanian. That's what we call it. And that's what that colonizer was. He kept on asking that man to teach him Vatanian, and the man said, oh, you're not ready for that language. And then it says that he had gathered a whole lot of information behind his teacher's back. So he probably went all in his notes. And then the one thing that was downloaded to me, because he was a spy. Okay, so he was over there in India, and they had a lot of knowledge about Agartha, right? And the fiber optics and all of this stuff going on, because this is inner earth that you're looking at right now. And so they had knowledge of all of this technology and all of this stuff. This technology and stuff going on in inner earth. So evidently, it's portals that will let certain ones go in. You know, I heard a teacher, I haven't read it for myself, but they said like Moses was taken there. You know, I think a couple of the prophets were actually taken there, like after a great test or whatever. Yeah, taken down into Eden or into inner earth. Okay, so there's portals going down. But one of the questions that stuck out to me is how to get out of Agartha. Because his behind, he knew that there was portals going in, but he didn't know how to get out, you see. So he probably took one of those portals. He probably got down in the inner earth. But believe me, everything that he did while he was down there, they knew about it. You got pontiffs down there. You have archangels down there. And with all of their power and authority, technology, angels, Agarthians, do you think he actually got information that was valid? I believe he got down there and they gave him what they wanted him to have. And he came back here and tried to manipulate it. And they've been trying to manipulate it ever since. And that's what CERN is trying to do, another Tower of Babel. So that was my download about that. Okay? That's why he wanted that language so bad, because it was the same language that they built the Tower of Babel. Wow, what is this? That's cool. Wow. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys, show you guys another area where the technology was so cool. And then I think this is where I start finding the magical city somewhere over here that I showed you in the beginning. So now I want to go over to just the effect that our kingdom, and for all of you all that prayed for our little sister, for all of you all that donated to our little sister, it makes such a difference. So let's go on over to that one. Shalom, everyone. Hallelujah. All praises to the Most High. Yes, we raised $624. And just a little while ago, I sent it to our sister. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. That was enough to help her out of her trouble. Some of them, all praises to the Most High. Thank you so much. Now, see, that is how our kingdom is supposed to function. We are supposed to love each other. Yes, you know, in this matrix, it's like when people get in trouble like that. When we were asleep and before the love start coming back, the first thing that we wanted to do is judge and try to see why that person is in trouble, so we would have an excuse not to help. Well, a lot of people, yeah. Yeah, or if they made a mistake with you before, you know, they call it burning bridges, or had a little spat, then people had an excuse not to help. But all of you guys got in on this. Yes, you have great blessings in store for you, because you blessed the child of the Most High with your love and your donations, and she's so happy, and you saved her from a desperate situation. Thank you so much. Thank you, Yahweh, for my Star Seed family. Thank you so much. Hallelujah. May you be blessed wonderfully. May the Most High grant you your heart's desire. Everyone that donated and prayed for this young lady.